It's not a coincidence that you're here, right now, at this exact moment. Something pulled you in. A quiet whisper in the back of your mind. A sense that tonight, something extraordinary is happening. And you're not wrong. Because tonight, January 15th, 2025, the cosmos is aligning in a way that hasn't happened for years. Mars, the fiery planet of action, desire, and transformation, stands in opposition. And when Mars opposes the Sun, it's not just a celestial event, it's a cosmic call to action. Think about it. How often do you feel like the universe is speaking directly to you? How often do you pause and ask yourself, what am I meant to do with this energy? This is your moment. But you need to be prepared. Are you ready for the shift? Ready to uncover what this means for you? Tonight, Mars reaches its opposition. A moment when it sits directly opposite the Sun in our sky, glowing brighter than it has in years. Imagine a cosmic tug-of-war, with Mars and the Sun pulling on each other, and you standing right in the middle, feeling the tension. This isn't just astronomy. It's energy in motion, rippling through the universe and straight into your life. Mars is no ordinary planet. It's the warrior, the force that drives action and fuels ambition. Its opposition isn't just a dazzling light show. It's a gateway, a chance to align with its intensity and channel it toward your own transformation. Think about it. Mars rules over passion, conflict, and courage. When it opposes the Sun, the energy is amplified, like striking a match in a room full of oxygen. Emotions heighten. Opportunities come into sharp focus. But so do challenges. This alignment forces us to confront what we've been avoiding. And why now? Because this is the year you've been waiting for. The universe doesn't waste moments like this. It's asking you to step up. It's hard to describe, isn't it? That feeling you've been carrying lately? A hum beneath your skin? A kind of pressure building in the background of your life? Like standing in the eye of a storm, where everything feels strangely still. But you know the winds are coming. You can't see them yet, but you can feel them. And you can't ignore it. Maybe you've noticed it in small ways. You've been restless, haven't you? Your thoughts keep circling back to the same questions. Am I on the right path? What am I holding on to that I need to let go of? Why does it feel like something big is just waiting to happen? This is Mars speaking to you. Its energy isn't subtle. It's a call to action that you feel deep in your core. You might think it's just another day, but your soul knows better. This is a moment of reckoning, a chance to break free from the patterns that have held you back. Look at your life right now. Not the surface, the polished version you show the world, but the truth beneath. What's weighing on you? What's been pulling at your energy, draining you even when you try to ignore it? This isn't about judgment. It's about awareness. Because Mars, with all its fiery intensity, doesn't allow you to hide. It brings everything to the surface. Think of it like this. Imagine you're carrying a heavy backpack. It's filled with old fears, unresolved conflicts, and dreams you've shelved for later. You've gotten used to the weight, haven't you? But what if tonight is the night to stop and ask yourself, why am I still carrying this? Mars opposition isn't here to punish you. It's here to challenge you, to say, what if you set that backpack down? What if you looked inside and decided which pieces still matter and which ones you're finally ready to leave behind? This is your moment to recalibrate, to reconnect with the parts of you that have been quiet for too long. Maybe it's the voice that says, take that risk, or the one whispering, you deserve more than this. But don't be mistaken. Mars' energy is raw and untamed. It's not going to hand you the answers on a silver platter. It's going to push you, test you, make you uncomfortable. And that's where the magic happens. Growth never comes from standing still. So here's what I want you to ask yourself tonight. What have you been avoiding? Is it a conversation you've been too afraid to have? A decision you've been putting off? A truth about yourself that you've buried so deep, even you're scared to look at it? Mars won't let you stay in the shadows. It's time to step into the light. It's time to take that restless energy you've been feeling and turn it into something real. But here's the beauty of it. You don't have to do it all at once. Transformation isn't a sprint. It's a series of steps. And the first step is simply this: awareness. Tonight, as Mars lights up the sky, take a moment for yourself. Sit in the quiet, feel the energy around you, and ask yourself, what do I want to create? What do I want to let go of? This isn't just another night. It's a turning point. The universe is opening a door for you. All you have to do is decide if you're ready to walk through it. You've felt it, haven't you? That pull, that stirring inside, as if something within you is ready to break free. This isn't just chance. It's alignment. Mars opposition brings energy so potent, so transformative, that ignoring it feels impossible. But what do you do with it? How do you take this raw, electric force and turn it into something meaningful, something lasting? It starts with grounding yourself. Imagine Mars as a raging fire, untamed, powerful, and consuming. Left unchecked, it can burn out of control. But with intention, with focus, it becomes a forge, a place where you can shape the life you've been longing for. The first step is simple, but profound. Pause. In a world that glorifies constant movement, stopping to truly feel is revolutionary. Tonight, find a quiet space. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? Don't judge the emotions that come up. Whether it's anger, joy, frustration, or hope, let it rise. Mars isn't about suppressing emotions. It's about honoring them. Next, take those emotions and pour them onto paper. Journaling under Mars's energy is like tapping into a direct line to your subconscious. Write without a filter. Let the words spill out. What's been holding you back? What dreams have you been too scared to chase? What parts of yourself are screaming to be seen? Think of this process like clearing a cluttered room. At first, it feels overwhelming, so much to sort through. But as you dig deeper, you find the treasures hidden beneath the mess, the forgotten parts of yourself, the pieces that still shine. Once you've brought those truths to light, it's time to release what no longer serves you. This is where Mars's energy truly shines. It doesn't just illuminate, it ignites. Write down the grudges, the fears, the toxic habits you've been carrying, and then let them go. You might burn the paper as a symbolic act, watching the smoke rise like a prayer to the universe. Or you might rip it to shreds, feeling the weight lift with every tear. Whatever you choose, let it be a declaration. I am ready to move forward. But letting go isn't enough. Mars opposition is about action, about channeling that energy into creation. This is the moment to set your intentions, to decide what you want to build in the year ahead. And here's the key. Don't just think about your goals, feel them. Visualize yourself living in that reality. What does it look like? What does it feel like? The clearer your vision, the stronger your alignment with Mars's energy. Now that you've reflected, released, and set your intentions, it's time to focus on the how. Mars is not a passive force. It demands action. It pushes you to move, to transform thoughts into deeds. This is where your journey truly begins. Picture Mars's energy as a river, fast, wild, and brimming with potential. To make the most of it, you must build a channel to direct its flow. Without a plan, the current might overwhelm you. But with purpose, you can harness its strength and let it carry you to places you never thought possible. Start by prioritizing clarity. You've visualized your goals, but now you need a roadmap. Write down 3 specific, tangible steps you can take toward your vision. The smaller and more precise, the better. Want to improve your relationships? Maybe your first step is scheduling a heartfelt conversation. Want to grow in your career? Start by updating your skills or reaching out to a mentor. These aren't just tasks, they're signals to the universe that you're serious about growth. But even with a plan, obstacles will arise. Mars energy can feel overwhelming, sparking frustration or impatience when things don't move as quickly as you'd like. This is where grounding becomes essential. Meditation, deep breathing, or even a few minutes of mindful silence can work wonders. Imagine a flame flickering in a strong wind. Without a stable base, it sputters and fades, but with the right support, it burns brighter. That's what grounding does. It stabilizes your energy so you can weather the storm and keep moving forward. As you navigate this journey, don't forget the power of release. Mars opposition often brings old wounds and unresolved emotions to the surface. These are not obstacles, they're opportunities. Opportunities to heal, to grow, to let go of the stories you've been telling yourself. For instance, have you been holding on to resentment, a grudge that feels justified but weighs on you like a chain? Mars energy invites you to break that chain. Forgiveness isn't about excusing the past, it's about freeing yourself from it. Write a letter to someone you've been struggling to forgive, even if you never send it, or speak the words aloud to yourself. I release this burden. I choose freedom. Now, let's talk about your relationship with fear. Mars is a warrior planet, and warriors know fear intimately, but they don't let it stop them. Instead, they use it as fuel. Fear is a signpost pointing to what matters most to you. So, what are you afraid of? Failing? Being judged? Stepping into the unknown? Here's the truth. Those fears are not walls. They're doors. Doors to the life you're meant to live. And the only way to open them is to lean in. Take one step, no matter how small, toward what scares you. Because on the other side of fear is freedom. Finally, let Mars remind you of your own power. Too often, we look to the stars for answers, forgetting that we are made of the same elements. You carry that same fiery energy within you. Every choice you make, every action you take, sends ripples through the universe. So, tonight, as Mars lights up the sky, remember this: you are not powerless. You are not stuck. You are not defined by your past or limited by your fears. You are a force of nature, capable of creating a life that feels true, vibrant, and alive. The journey won't always be easy. There will be moments of doubt, of struggle, of questioning whether you're on the right path. But those moments are part of the process. They're the sparks that keep the fire alive. When you look up at Mars tonight, don't just see a planet, see a mirror. See your own strength, your own passion, your own infinite potential, and let it remind you of this truth. The universe isn't happening to you, it's happening with you. You are part of the dance, and this is your moment to step into the rhythm. Take the leap, channel the energy, and watch as your life begins to transform in ways you never imagined. Transformation is rarely a straight path. It's a spiral, a journey that brings you back to the same themes, the same challenges, but each time with a deeper understanding. Mars opposition is like a cosmic checkpoint, urging you to revisit these patterns with fresh eyes. Think about your past cycles. How many times have you hesitated on the brink of change, letting fear or uncertainty pull you back? And yet, here you are again, feeling that same spark. This time, you have a choice. You can break the cycle. You can take the energy of Mars and use it to propel yourself forward, rather than staying stuck in the familiar. A key part of this transformation is learning to trust yourself. Mars is about courage, but courage isn't the absence of fear. It's action, despite it. It's trusting that even if you don't have all the answers, you have what it takes to figure them out. This is your reminder to take risks, to say yes to opportunities that scare you, and to believe in your ability to adapt and grow. And don't underestimate the power of gratitude during this process. While Mars drives action, gratitude grounds it in purpose. Each night, reflect on one thing you're grateful for, not just the big wins, but the small moments that make your life rich. Gratitude keeps your fire burning steadily, preventing it from being consumed by restlessness or impatience. Tonight, as you look up at Mars, glowing fiercely in the sky, let it remind you of your own inner fire. Take this energy and turn it into movement, into choices, into bold steps toward the life you've always dreamed of. The cosmos is with you, cheering you on. You've felt the intensity building, that quiet yet unmistakable pull, urging you to do something more, to be more. You've seen the energy swirling around you, unseen yet powerful, and now it's time to step into it fully. Tonight, Mars's opposition isn't just an event in the stars, it's a cosmic invitation, a turning point in your life. It's easy to look at the universe and feel like we're small, insignificant in the grand scheme of things. But here's the truth. You are not small. You are a part of the cosmic dance. You are woven into the fabric of this vast universe, and tonight you are being called to rise, to meet this moment with the full force of who you are. Mars opposition is like a gate swinging wide open, a door you've been waiting for. But it's not a door that opens quietly. It's a crack that bursts open with a cosmic roar. And this is your moment to step through it. This is the energy of change, the energy of action, the energy of transformation. But it's not just about waiting for change to happen. It's about making the choice, right now, to be the change. Imagine for a moment that the entire universe is holding its breath. Everything around you, every challenge, every opportunity is waiting for you to make the decision. Will you take that step? Will you stop holding back? Will you trust yourself enough to act? This is not just about external transformation. It's about internal alchemy. You are being asked to transmute everything that has weighed you down, everything that has held you in fear or uncertainty, and turn it into fuel for the fire of your purpose. What if this moment is the one that changes everything? What if tonight marks the beginning of a brand new chapter, one where you finally take control of your destiny? Mars's energy isn't here to gently guide you. It's here to ignite you, to light the spark that sets the whole forest ablaze. And that fire, once it starts, doesn't go out. It changes everything it touches. It burns away the dead wood, making room for new growth, for new possibilities. But you've got to be ready to burn, to surrender to the process, to the heat, to the discomfort. Because that discomfort, that's the feeling of your transformation beginning. It's the friction that turns a piece of coal into a diamond. It's the pressure that creates a pearl in an oyster. Without it, nothing of value would ever come into being. So what is the one thing you're ready to ignite in your life? What dream, What goal, what vision have you kept locked away because it felt too big, too impossible, too daring? Tonight, Mars is offering you the fuel to make it real. But you have to make the decision to use it. Now is the time. Not tomorrow. Not next year. The energy is ripe, the door is open, and the universe is aligning for you to make your move. It's time to stop doubting. It's time to stop second-guessing yourself. The moment you take the leap is the moment everything begins to shift. But don't just step forward out of hope. Step forward because you know. You know that you are capable. You know that this moment is yours to claim. And you know that you are ready to embrace your own power. This isn't a promise of ease. It won't always be smooth. But I promise you this, if you take the first step, if you choose to align with this cosmic shift, you will begin to see the universe respond to you in ways you never imagined. It won't be immediate, but the momentum will build, and soon you'll find yourself in a flow that feels unstoppable. The fire within you is being stoked. The world around you is ready for transformation. Will you seize it? Will you allow this moment, this energy, this alignment to propel you forward into the life you were always meant to live? Now more than ever, you have the power to create the life you desire. Will you use it? Tonight marks a monumental moment. Mars, glowing in opposition, casts its fierce light on all of us. The energy is raw, untamed, and charged with possibility. If you felt that stirring inside, that tug to act, to rise, now is the time. This is not just a celestial event. It's a cosmic invitation, a call for transformation, a chance to leave behind what no longer serves and step into a new, empowered version of yourself. Mars opposition isn't about waiting for life to change. It's about stepping up, facing your fears, and embracing the fire within you. This is your opportunity to channel the intense energy of Mars into your life, whether that means pursuing that long-held dream, confronting unresolved issues, or simply choosing to live with intention. The energy around you is alive, and it's waiting for you to make your move. Ask yourself, what will you carry forward into 2025? What will you leave behind? The choice is yours. Will you carry with you the wisdom of past challenges, the lessons learned, and the courage to take action? Or will you continue to hold on to fears and doubts that only weigh you down? The universe has aligned to give you this chance. Are you ready to seize it? Transformation isn't just an abstract concept. It's real, and it starts with you. When you choose to act, when you choose to release what's been holding you back, you step into the flow of the universe. You become part of the cosmic dance. And with each step you take, you draw closer to the life you've always dreamed of. If this message resonates with you, don't let it slip away. Take a moment right now to reflect on what Mars is asking of you. What changes will you embrace? What habits, thoughts, or relationships will you release? This is your moment to begin. I'd love to hear from you. Comment below with your thoughts, your reflections, or any experiences you're ready to share. What shift are you feeling called to make? How will you use the energy of this Mars opposition to fuel your transformation? Your insights and journey may inspire others in our community of seekers. If you feel that spark, that deep knowing that you're ready for more, then hit the subscribe button and join us. Together, we can explore the cosmic forces that shape our lives and create the future we desire. Share this video with others who might need a little cosmic guidance, and let's grow this community of empowered souls. And as we close tonight, remember, Mars is just one piece of the cosmic puzzle. We have so much more to explore together. Stay tuned, because in the coming weeks, we'll dive deeper into how you can harness the energy of the universe to manifest your dreams and create lasting transformation. Until then, remember, this moment is yours. Embrace it and step boldly into the life that awaits.